They say loneliness can drive a person insane. But what if it's not madness? What if when you start talking to yourself every night, something out there finally starts listening? Welcome to Dark Frequency, where the mind's silence can whisper back. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, because tonight's story will make you question whether your own voice is really yours. Clara Wren lived alone in a quiet Chicago apartment, a place that looked peaceful in the daylight, but turned suffocatingly silent at night. She hated the silence more than anything. So every night before sleeping, she'd talk softly to herself, whispering about her day, her plans, and her fears. It was a harmless habit, something her therapist had even encouraged to help her loneliness. But one Thursday night, as rain tapped against her window and she murmured, "Good night, me," a faint voice from the dark corner of her room whispered back, "Good night, Clara." Her blood froze. She sat up, heart pounding, staring into the blackness, but there was no one there, only the rain and her own echoing breath. The next morning, she tried to convince herself it was a dream. But that night, when she whispered again, the voice replied once more, this time with a soft, mocking laugh. Her mind refused to accept it, yet her body trembled with a truth she couldn't deny. She spoke to her neighbor, Mrs. Collins, who brushed it off as old building noises. But Clara knew what she heard. She tried recording her nights with her phone, leaving it on the nightstand. In the morning, when she played it back, the sound of her voice was clear at first. Then came another voice, identical but colder, saying, "Stop pretending you don't hear me," followed by slow breathing near the microphone. Panic consumed her. The next few nights, she avoided speaking entirely, but silence didn't save her. Shadows began to stretch across her walls, and her reflection stopped moving in sync with her. Sitting before the mirror, she whispered, "You're not real." And from behind the glass, a voice identical to hers answered, "Then stop talking to me." The mirror cracked in one long, sharp line, like something inside it was pushing to get out. Terrified, Clara went to her therapist, trying to sound sane. "It sounds like me, but it isn't me," she said. He called it a stress response, but Clara could see in his eyes that even he was unsettled. That night, she found an online forum about a phenomenon called the echo entity, a shadow self that forms when someone talks to themselves too often in isolation. The post said the final stage comes when the echo speaks first. That night, Clara turned off all lights, unplugged everything, and sat in darkness whispering, "I'm not afraid of you." The room stayed silent for a long minute before a cold voice whispered back, "You should be." Her reflection in the black TV screen began to smile, while her real face did not. "You made me, Clara," the voice said. "You talked to me every night, and now I'm real because you needed me." The reflection moved closer to the glass, as if it was pressing from the inside. "Now it's my turn to talk." 2 days later, Mrs. Collins called the police when she hadn't seen Clara leave her apartment. The door was locked from the inside. No sign of struggle, no footprints, only the mirror shattered into 100 pieces, and Clara's phone still recording. On the final audio, they heard Clara whispering to herself, then laughing, and then a darker version of her voice saying, "She spoke to herself every night until I replied." Detectives assumed it was a psychotic breakdown, but neighbors who moved into the apartment afterward complained that at around 3 a.m. from the bathroom mirror, they'd hear someone whisper, "Good night, Clara." So, if you ever find yourself talking to your reflection or whispering before bed, make sure the voice that replies truly belongs to you. Because sometimes, when you talk to yourself for too long, something else might start listening. This is Dark Frequency, where your mind is never truly alone. So the next time you whisper before sleeping, make sure the voice that answers truly belongs to you. You've been listening to Dark Frequency, where darkness isn't around you, it's inside you. If this story left a chill in your chest, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, because every night, somewhere, a voice is waiting to reply.